Hey, welcome to our continued study today in the Gospel of Luke. Today we'll look at chapter 11, verses 37 to 52. In these verses, Jesus will speak directly to Pharisees. There's a danger that any one of us could be Pharisees. All that means is that you're self-righteous. And so it's a danger for us. Jesus says ultimately the life of every Pharisee is inconsistent, that the outside and the inside never look the same. In these verses, he lays out 6 quick defining principles of what it looks like to be a Pharisee. One is you're operating without any real heart in the matter. The second is that literally you're more concerned about what people think than who you really are. The third is you may have the appearance of life, but Jesus says truly you're like an unmarked grave. It impacts our relationship. He says, fourthly, in verses 45 and 46, in that we expect of others what we will never attempt ourselves. He also says there's a danger that we just live by tradition. We do what our fathers did, and so we bear the guilt and many times the pain of our fathers. And last of all, he says we fail to enter into the righteousness that comes through Jesus. And by our own self-righteousness, we become a hindrance to others. And so there's a tremendous challenge in this passage, not to live like a Pharisee. The answer is really not in the passage. My sister-in-law was wearing a shirt not long ago that said, it's important to keep the main thing the main thing. And then on the back of the shirt it said, the main thing is Jesus. So as we look at the woes of the Pharisees, we're reminded there is no such thing as self-righteousness. That our righteousness ultimately comes only through Jesus and His work on the cross. And so the challenge for us is empty the bag of stuff of our lives to literally unzip everything that concerns us and put it in His hands and trust Him completely. Recognize His total trustworthiness and to depend completely upon Him for the righteousness that comes from God alone. So in this good day that God has created for you and for me, let's remind you that we're called to be His people, not because of our own self-righteousness, but for the righteousness of Jesus that is ours through the cross. On this day, may God give you the grace to walk with Jesus. May He be the main thing of your life and of mine. Thank you for taking the time with me to look at Luke chapter 11, verses 37 to 52. And once again, thank you for joining us for just the meat and potatoes.